So if I'm dead, let me know and I'll restart it. I'm waiting for it to come back. Hopefully I'm alive.
Yep.
Alright, let's
If I'm alive, just let me know and I'll restart.
let's try this again.
I don't know where you are.
I don't know. Use F10 if you can. Or wait for the menu.
Let me shut Discord off. Don't need to listen to that. Right. Alright, welcome back. Let's try this again.
Yeah, 411 is in trail with 1-2. Climbing Angels 20 and a left turn, headed for waypoint 1.
Alright, so I'm not really going to mess with setting a bunch of stuff up because today I'm going to just work on playing with my new collective. Yeah. So we can just get the engine started. Start engine 2. Yeah, so I bought a collective to play around with, so might end up crashing going out the first time. I'm used to playing around with them, using my Warthog throttle as a collective. So we're gonna see how well this thing works. That was probably just you, Carp. Yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna go out to waypoint 1 just because there's a bunch of targets over there. So I think I'm just gonna keep it light and, like I said, just play around. Oh, why are people disconnecting? don't know. Oh, you're taking bets? It's not nice. Well, let's find out how long it takes. Oh man, I gotta get this in the right position. It'll be my turn to what? To bet on how long it takes you? Oh, this feels so weird. Oh yeah. Come on. Why am I doing that? That's silly. Hey, stop it. Yeah, it's really different. I gotta remember, because the way I had the throttle set up, the way I had a throttle set up is, I would push forward to increase the collective, and then pull back to decrease. And now everything is different. Yeah, so that's gonna take, it's gonna take a little getting used to. Plus I gotta get used to the weight of this thing, because if you just keep your hand rested on it, you'll end up pushing it down without realizing it. Ooh, that's right. The other way, other way, other way. Yeah, make a sign. I mean, there's some friction levers in there, so I can make it, you know, harder to push down. But then it's harder to pull up also. Yeah, army proof. Oh, wrong way, wrong way. Make a sign that says up for up. Wow, it's not easy, that's for sure, to go from using that throttle to this. Because it's almost not natural. Keeping your arm in this position. Whereas putting your arm, or you know, your hand over on the throttle, it's pretty easy to keep it in that position. But I will say there's a whole lot more granularity using a collective. You know, because in the throttle, it only goes so far, you know, maybe 8 inches or so. Whereas in this collective, I get, right now it's on, I'm using the lowest cam, so that's 30 degrees, which is, it's a lot more than the throttle. So it's really easy for finite movements.
Taxiing Cat 3.
Yeah, it's not so bad. It take a little getting used to, but oh my gosh. Is Madonna still alive? That is a great question. Yeah, I'm gonna end up pushing this thing down on accident. I think I got the tension set right, or good enough to where if I'm not holding on to it, it doesn't go down on its own from the weight in the handle. It's really, really close right out of the box. There was just enough weight where if you put it in one position, it would just kind of creep down on its own, and then you'd end up just falling. But I think it's in a really good spot here. I got enough tension on it where it won't fall now. Yeah, I think I can get used to this. I think I'm gonna put it wrong way. I need to lower it about an inch, maybe 2. Because all the way at the bottom, I want to almost have to reach for it. Since you're not going to really fly with it like that, you're always going to fly with positive collective. Like you really can't fly with it all the way down here. And this is kind of this would be an arm strain, keeping your arm up like this. That's not so bad. So let's take her down into a full landing, see if I can get it all the way down. When I build my chair, I'm going to have to put extra cushion in it. What am I looking for? 081. Yeah, hardly any wind. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to bring it down. Not tonight. I'm gonna still play around with it a little bit more. Do a little trip around the island. Yeah, I guess it's not terrible. I don't have to have my hand on it the whole time. If you're kind of cruising around. Yeah, I just have to, I think as long as once I get used to the whole down is down and up is up, you know, just different from the when I used the throttle as a collective. Once I get that through this thick skull of mine, I'll end up feeling more comfortable with it. And then, you know, once I get comfortable with that, I'll never be able to go back to using the throttle as a collective, because then I'll really just be all jacked up. Now, I know there's another guy in the squad that he inverts his throttle for the collective, so pulling back on it would raise the collective, and I just never did that because when I first started flying the helicopters, I just left it as forward is increasing the collective, so it's not bad. It's I mean it feels more natural pulling up on a collective instead of pushing forward on the throttle. I just have to once I do it a couple times. Coming in to slow down and accidentally push it too far forward. Because I'm thinking like the throttle, pushing it forward to slow the descent, and I end up dorking it up. But yeah, I definitely like the fact that there's a whole lot of play. I mean, right now this is the lowest setting, 30 degrees, the 30-degree cam on this thing, and I mean, it just feels like there's a whole lot of extra play. I couldn't imagine doing the 40 or 50, just because I'd have to pull the collective. It'd be up into my armpit. But yeah, it feels really natural. So see, when you get your computer, I won't crash much when you're in the front seat, Garp. Why are you? Yeah, they're like 60 years old. Maybe 70, I don't know. How old are they? Yeah, but if you're in the front seat messing things up, I can just fly away. Uh-oh. Oh. My wood base just moved a little bit. That's not going to be... Yeah, I jury-rigged this, this thing until I get the cockpit built, so if I pull on it at an angle, the whole thing moves. You got to be careful of that. No, I can't just buy a chair rig. Then I'll have all these cables coming out of it, and I'll grab the chair and brake cables and yeah, I don't know. I think a cockpit will be cooler. Because I can build it so where it's modular, so if I want to buy like other panels or things, I can just mount that right to it. Yeah, one thing I gotta figure out is, feels like there's a little stiction. Just a little stiction in here. I gotta figure out what's causing that. Figure out why it's doing that. Maybe maybe there's a little extra tension, but I can't drop the tension too low because then the weight of the grip will pull it down. Yeah, I gotta figure that part out. Yeah, if I put like a counterweight on the back of the collective, and then I can loosen the tension up a little bit. Should take some of the stiction out. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I got this. I just got to get a good spot to mount this thing. Drop it down an inch or so. Otherwise, I'm going to burn my shoulder out. know if there's any other. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up probably building the build the chair out this weekend. That'll be a little more narrow than this chair, and that'll let me bring the collective a little bit closer to the chair. I'll take out some of that shoulder strain. Yeah, this is gonna be really, it's gonna be really fun. Couple more nights flying around with this thing instead of using the throttle, and I'll have it down. You can't change the weather mid-mission, but I mean, you can build a bunch of different weather types in the missions. I mean, well, you've seen I fly this thing in the rain and snow, nighttime. We've had missions in just about all the weather types. Yeah, that's the part where it's really going to get me, is that transition. Transitioning from forward flight into a hover. When I'm trying to slow it down, that's when I got to remember down is down, up is up. Why is it so... Why am I so shaky? Yeah, I don't think You know, if it's bad weather or high winds, it just the only difference is you're just thinking about extra things while you're maneuvering. So, but you know, once you have it down in your mind that up is up and down is down, the weather isn't gonna have as much of an impact, I don't think. You know, because obviously it's not going to affect the you know, the mechanics of it. It's just mentally remembering. Flying in bad weather, and you realize that you're getting ready to run into some trees, and you know, flying with using the throttle as a collective, you just instinctively push forward, and you do that with this, and you end up going down into the trees. But once you do it a couple times, I think with this, you know, once that becomes second nature, it'll all be easy. I like it. I mean, it's pretty good construction. The ABS plastic in the grip feels really good. Most of the buttons on the grip are in a good spot, but since it's a grip on the collective, they're not as important as a grip that's, you know, on a stick.
Good power, good wipeout. Ford 11's launching Cat 4.
Yeah, your shoulder's definitely going to need a break though, so take the break when you can. When you're on those long flights. Whoops. Think I made that trucker mad. Why is he shooting high? Hey, don't run away. Oh, the guy that shot me in the jug. Yeah, that wouldn't work out too well. He's flying a Tomcat tonight. Yeah, I would lose. I would definitely lose. Yeah, this is a pretty successful flight. I enjoy this this new collective. I think this weekend I think we're flying World War II stuff, so might do another stream with a different helicopter in this collective. Play around with the Mi-8 for a little bit. Just to get some stick time in all the helos with this this new hardware. Since they all fly just a little bit differently. You said sink it. What is this thing? It's like a big old... Yeah. It's not a tanker. The heck is that thing? Yeah. The Exxon Valdez. Oh, he ain't moving. Yeah, probably. All right, we're probably gonna wrap her up here pretty soon. Definitely enjoying this thing. It's yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and build the chair, the seat first, just so I can bring this thing another inch or so closer, and then drop it down an inch, make it just a little more comfortable, I think. Actually, there's a helipad over on this island somewhere. Yeah, we'll go find the helipad out here. We'll land and then call it a night, I think. Yeah, but overall, definitely a good purchase. Glad I picked it up. I just got to get used to flying with it. Get the position in a little bit better spot, so I'm not creating a bunch of arm strain. Oh, there it is. All right. Well, that was fun. Let's I think we're gonna go ahead and call this a night. Yep. Appreciate you guys hanging out. And let's see. Saturday, yeah, World War II mission. That should be fun. And I will catch you guys at the next one. Night, everyone.